The point I want to get across to you in this video is society is afraid of itself. We've all been there. We've all embarrassed ourselves, something that we wish we could take back, something we regret. But the thing is, we are so afraid to embarrass ourselves because we place so much more importance on the opinions that others think of us than our own opinions of ourselves. Looking back maybe 50 years ago, I don't think that society was this way. I think that we were strong, independent people. But nowadays, with social media, with cameras, with everything, you could be recorded. We place so much importance on how we act in public, how we portray ourselves, that we forget to stay close to our own values, what we think is right, and instead we do what others want to see. Some areas where we might see ourselves trying to impress others is where we buy things that we don't even want. Maybe a Gucci belt or like a nice bag or something. We don't want it, but we know that it sends a message to the people around us that, hey, we're something and you should look at me. We want that attention. Another way is just how you act in general. We all act kind of closed off. It's not common for someone to walk by you and say hello. We don't communicate with each other because we want to be strong. We want to be independent. And that's a message we want to send. We're better than other people. But I don't know why society has become this way. Really, you should stick to your own values. You should only try to impress yourselves, and you shouldn't care about the opinions of others. Of course, watching this video, I'm not perfect. I'm a human. You're a human. You're not perfect. But I want to tell you a little story about this lost boy. I saw this boy in a parking lot, and yeah, I think you're really going to enjoy this story. This is a real eye-opener for me. So I'm walking in a parking lot after me and my family, we went for a nice little bike ride. So I'm going through the parking lot and I notice people stopping and staring at a little boy who's trying to get into a vehicle. So I go by and I see this old couple and they're walking by this kid who's yelling like, "Mommy, mommy, like help," or something like that. And these people look by and they just nudge each other and just look. They don't even want to look. They just go straight. They are not concerned about this 3 to 4-year-old child who's on his own. There's nobody in the car. He's probably lost. He's looking for his parents and nobody's willing to stop and help. All they're doing is staring and then walking by. Now, of course, this is just one scenario. This is what I did and many other people are going to do this. And if you are the type of person to do this, bless your soul because you are an amazing person. Now, I just went up and of course, being a little child, it's intimidating whenever someone sees you. So I got like down low, sat on the ground. I said, "Hey, are you okay, kid? Like, what's going on? Where are your parents? Are you lost? Do you know where they are?" And he kind of, he like not started crying, but he started screaming at me because, I'm a stranger. Like I could be an intimidating person to a little child. And he started to run away. Now I got my mom's boyfriend. They came over and we're trying to help this little boy find his parents. Now, of course, after I stepped in, these people who just completely walk by, now they seem concerned. Now they come over and now they want to help. But what were they doing when they were just staring and walk completely by? And it's not like they didn't know what the situation was. They said, "Oh yeah, I don't know where his parents are." But then why didn't you help? Why didn't you stop and help this young child, 3, 4 years old? That's a very scary situation for a young child. And no one helped. Luckily, this kid, there was a park close by and he was kind of walking, screaming, yelling all the way to the park and his mom found him. But the thing was, if no one stepped in, if everyone just stopped, stared, and then walked right by the child, he might have ran off. You never know. And the thing is, people are so scared to embarrass themselves. They're so scared to put themselves out there to even someone 3, 4 years old, a child. I really just don't know. People are so afraid of potentially rejection, embarrassment, that they can't even go and they can't even help other people. Now, of course, a lot of people do help people. And as I said before, really bless their soul. Those are great people. We need those people. We need more of those people. But all I want to say to you is don't be scared to put yourself out there. Don't be scared to embarrass yourself just because, a situation might call for it, or you need to help someone and you're scared of the consequences. Just do it. Just help that person. Now, the moral of the story is that these people who just stopped, stared, and walked by, they're not willing to sacrifice their image just to help another person. They're too scared of that embarrassment, that fear, potentially rejection from a 3, 4-year-old child, that they can't even go over, spend 5 to maybe like 10 minutes out of their day just to help someone in need. And that's what you guys need to do. You guys need to stop. You guys need to help someone in need. And you're going to feel great about yourself. You're going to know that you did the right thing, not just stood there, watched, and then walked by. I think a real reason why people are reluctant to help is because they care too much about what others think of them. They care too much about their image. They care too much about being embarrassed, getting that feeling of rejection within them. But the thing is, just stop and help that person. That's something that you have to overcome yourself, overcome that fear of embarrassment, overcome that fear of rejection. And by putting yourself in those situations where you're there to help someone, that's how you're going to do it. It's so simple. Just going forward, what I want you guys to do and what I'm going to do for myself, this is a journey we're doing together, is to just help each other with the little things in life. Could be opening a door for someone, could be asking someone at a street light how their day is going. Just the little things that are going to brighten up our world, because it's a world we all share. It's going to brighten up our lives because we're doing something good for other people. We're going to feel great about it. And why not try and change a few other lives in the process? Not everything is for us. Some things you should just do out of the courtesy of your kind heart. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you understand why society is kind of afraid of itself. I hope you understand why we should look to embarrass ourselves or get that feeling of embarrassment so we cannot care about the opinions of others. We can face rejection, we can overcome rejection, and we can become better people. Now, my name is Daniel. You're watching DBX Insights. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Like this video if you did enjoy, and we will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.